Hello crew, today we're going to find out how to make the perfect gin spritz, where our signature Wild Rose gin is the focal point. Because what better way to beat the summer heat than sipping on a refreshing gin spritz? Let's get into it. G'day, my name is Jack Beach. I work here at the Hazelnut U Distillery in North Melbourne, Australia. We produce these videos for the Hazelnut U crew, a gin and vodka community where we send our beautiful products right to your door Australia-wide. We have got everything you need to be able to make beautiful cocktails, mixed drinks, and even your own gin at home. If you'd like to find out more about joining the crew, head to the website link below. If you're just here to level up your cocktail game, then we'd appreciate a like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's get into our drink. So the gin spritz is a very simple, refreshing cocktail, making it perfect for these warm, summery days. If you're a history buff, the gin spritz is a variation of the classic Italian spritz, which actually has its heritage back in the 1800s, where Austrian soldiers would water down the local wines. The word spritz comes from the German word spritzen, which means to spray or to splash. So there you go. For our gin spritz here at the distillery, we like to use our award-winning Wild Rose Gin. As you'd guess from the name, the Wild Rose Gin is heavy on rose flavour. That is because we both macerate rose buds in the gin prior to putting in the still, as well as putting rose buds in the column of the still. So as the gin goes through its distillation process, the vapour picks up the rose flavours, then condenses into the final product of the gin. The end result is a gin that's very heavy on the rose flavour, but also very delicate. With those rose flavours, it makes it perfect for those summery vibes that we're looking for in our gin spritz. The other parts you need in your gin spritz is you do need a nice quality Prosecco. We recommend the Distillery Prosecco, grown here in the King Valley region of Victoria. It's a very dry, flavoursome Prosecco that pairs perfectly with our gin. Last but not least, for our gin spritz, we do need a good quality mixer. So we recommend using the Fever Tree Italian Blood Orange Soda. So we send all these out in your packs for this month. The Blood Orange Soda is low in sugar, like all of Fever Tree's products, which is why it's our mixer of choice here at the distillery. So now let's get into learn how to make the gin spritz. So with the way that we've paired these elements, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to put together a Hazelnut U gin spritz. Start with a glass with a good helping of ice. Then, very simply, we're going to have equal parts Wild Rose Gin, Prosecco, and Blood Orange Soda. With these amounts, it is a little bit heavier on the gin than how you probably would have otherwise had your gin spritz. Reason being, we do want our Wild Rose Gin to be the hero, and making it this way, you can actually taste the Wild Rose Gin flavours coming through. So do your 30 mils of gin, 30 mils of Prosecco, using your beautiful copper jigger that you get in your welcome pack, and 30 mils of the Blood Orange Soda. So I recommend you at least make your first one like that. Then if you want to water it down to make it a little less boozy, you can add extra blood orange or extra soda. If you do love your Prosecco, you can of course add some extra Prosecco as well. To finish it off, we're just going to garnish it with some of the dehydrated orange that we've sent out in your pack. And give it a nice good stir before serving. So there we have it, the perfect, simple, summery gin spritz with our Wild Rose Gin here at the distillery. Let us know what you think. Otherwise, until next time, here's on the U crew. Cheers.